morning, I'm Robert. I'm a freshman at Columbia College, which is a liberal arts school. I'm from Florida.
And so if you're thinking about college, you should definitely consider Columbia because it's not out of your reach. Columbia, it's a private university and it's part of the Ivy League, but in terms of the admissions process, they look at each application personally, to see you as a whole student. So it's not just your scores or your exams or anything like that, because they don't really have a metric system. It's more individual basis. So they look at you in terms of where you're coming from and what you can provide to the community as a whole, as far as what culture you bring in and what sort of talents you have outside of your academics, as well as some aptitudes you might have that aren't exactly tested on SATs or ACTs. But you do have to take the SAT and also some subject tests.
Yes, no, just about Columbia is pretty competitive. We had over 35,000 applicants this year, and less than 7% were admitted. But don't let that deter you from applying to Columbia. It's very, very affordable. Yes, the cost of the tuition can be high, but we have great financial aid programs for students coming from backgrounds where you have an overall family income of less than $16,000. The Columbia education is completely free. If it's between $60,000 and $100,000, then your family qualifies for financial aid. We have federal financial aid programs, and also there's plenty of opportunities on campus where you can do a lot of things on campus.
And personally, as I was applying to colleges, I also applied for a lot of scholarships. So remember that, while you're doing the college application process, also remember about the cost as well. So that when it's time for you to choose between your colleges, the money won't really be a part of your decision. You want it to be completely about how you feel about the campus and where you see yourself fitting and growing as an individual and as a student. And also think big, think within New York and also outside of New York, because there are also other types of universities throughout America. There, I'm in North Carolina, there are things called historically Black college universities, and so those provide an opportunity for you to grow within the culture of being an African American, and also they provide opportunities to have there's special recruitments in those schools that where you get internships early on in your college career. So definitely use the internet, because Google, you can just search online, search colleges in any state you want, and then search the type of college you're interested in. And also, I use it a lot when I apply for scholarships. I just search things that describe myself, a high school senior woman, girl, whatever, African American, interested in math or science. And so you can just definitely just look for people who can be your mentors, and also don't be afraid to search for things on your own, because you have the ability. And so I guess we'll talk more about the financial aid and other things that come here. But yeah, so Columbia is a great school, and I chose it personally because I'm studying engineering, and I feel studying a field like that, Columbia is very useful, because it's not just the technical side, but also we have the core, which provides a strong humanities base. And so along with my science and math classes, I'm also learning to write, and also not learning to write, but learning to write, using it in the field of science, and also learning more about different cultures. So you don't just leave the school with only knowing what you came in with, but you gain things from your classrooms, learning about world cultures, and also the past with contemporary civilization as well. And also in the college you get to take the language, or you have to take the language actually. And yeah, so it's really great. In first year engineering, we have a course that's designed where we build something that's going to be used in the community. So in New York City or in another country. So in my first year at design course, I designed a water filtration system that helps people in South Africa in a small shanty town to use their rainwater wisely. And so I don't think I would have that opportunity at most other colleges, but I gained a lot that I can use in the workforce.
And also I want to say that Columbia has hundreds of cultural clubs and cultural programs. We have the largest Black or African American Catholic student body at any Ivy League institution. We have a great Black Students Organization, which I actively participate. We have also our African Students Association. We have we have so many, we have a lot of Latino student groups also in terms of dance, in terms of different countries. We have a great Dominican Students Club, which I have a lot of friends. We have, we have a lot of Latino student groups. So we have a lot of opportunities, a lot of cultural opportunities in Columbia. We have a lot of cultural events. I love Columbians. We have a great school. We have some of the greatest alumni, including President Obama. And so we choose Columbia.
Yeah, and something else. Well, I think what I like Columbia also is like it's like an international school. So you probably don't get to visit a lot of like state universities because like I guess it's like. Well, a lot of people, like a lot of my people in my hall, they're coming from like China or Brazil or like foreign countries. So you're not just like learning from the classroom, but you're learning from your friends or like people who live next door to you or who you like who you're in the club with. And so it's like a well-rounded learning experience. I mean, I could talk all day about Columbia, but